Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Craft the World episodes here. What I'm doing in this video series is that I'm playing Craft the World in campaign mode from the very first world, recording every second of everything that happens until I have completed every map, every world in the campaign. So if that sounds like cool to you, be sure to grab the link in the description to the playlist so that you can follow up from the start if you're interested. Leave a subscribe, comment, like, whatever it is that you feel like. I would definitely appreciate it, but for now let us jump into the game and continue where we left off last. So we're crafting steel bars here. That's never a bad thing. We're done with what we did last was really make this chicken farm here so that we have a sheep farm, we have a chicken farm, and we're planting wheat down here so that our food production is pretty much taken care of. We have 100% comfort right now, which is pretty much amazing, I think. Great deal of time until the next monster portal, and the dwarves are super busy. They are working on so many things that I'm really just telling them to do stuff all the time, and luckily for me they are paying attention whenever they can. So let's look at the quests just to I can see I'm crafting stuff here. And that's of course because there was something I needed. Can't really remember what off the top of my head, and it's possibly because I lost a little hair, but we are definitely going to be looking into making towers. So find a hidden room. We could use a spell for that later. We're probably just going to go exploring to find one. I think there's one pretty close to the base. And then we're definitely going to make these new towers here. So, wow, I just ran into this guy that has nothing. That was pretty lucky. Let's give him some steel. He's a swimmer. He is now mage. Oh, was I working on this stuff? I probably was. Let's check out the equipment of these guys. Absolutely horrible. And this is my good guy. He needs the boots because he has the mithril mage's staff. That is, in my opinion, the best item in the game. So definitely going to him. Righty. So it looks as if it's very much time to look at making more equipment for these guys. They're definitely under-equipped, so to say. Let's look at their weapons here. We even have an archer. Good times. So, yeah. But before we do that, let's look at the requirements for making these things here. Okay, we already have that going on, and that's of course while we are making the steel and the planks so that we can place these things. Going to be getting a bonus just for placing them, so that's really like boost number one. So where do we want to place these? They are pretty vulnerable. With that I mean that they are very easy for the baddies to take out. So I'm thinking let's grab this guy here, control him, and just ask him to go over here and make a little something for us. I have a little trick in mind. See, let's start out here really. So I'm going to make like a plateau where we can place these towers. Don't want it to be too high. So let's see, let's get rid of this stuff here and make one that is 3 spots wide. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that I can pop a tower in the middle and one of these traps on each side like that. So hopefully this is going to allow us to deal with these guys, but we'll see. I don't think these can actually shoot that well here, but we're going to try. If nothing else, we're going to be really just making it. One of the problems in this game is really dealing with the gargoyles, at least later in the game. So if we get a monster portal from this side here, we're going to have these things here to deal with the gargoyles, and that's very nice. So I'm just going to make a few nasty things here and really try to make them a little inaccessible so that they can shoot down without being easy targets, like that. So I hope this is going, I hope they have the reach to do this. I haven't experimented by doing it like this. I've been making a lot that have just been surrounded by traps. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work out. Like I said, I have high hopes, but that only gets you so and so far. So let's place this one, and let's save one for a little closer to base. Really, let's just grab this water while we're here. Stop swimming and get me the water. Keep going, you can do it. Great stuff. So we have that there, and I'm thinking if we place one here as well, right there, it's all going to be good and amazing, like so. So another thing we need to do is to make sure that the baddies want to go this way, and I'm thinking that if I place a door here, yeah, of course now I have a trap there, so that's a bummer. I can't replace it. Can I remove it? While I'm standing here, I can. Let's see if he's fast enough. He was, that was good. So, I'm thinking this may be good enough, but I'm not entirely sure. But what we can do when we're controlling this dwarf is we can place things that are pretty much out of reach normally. That's a good thing. So we can fortify this area a little bit so that we make it less interesting for the zombies to go down in this way. So now that's going to be much stronger. And if we just do the same here, no we can't. Let's dig down then and really do this the right way. I also wanted to replace this wall anyway, so might as well do it now. Like that. So this is, yeah, good job. That's just me being amazing, if you're wondering. Go away. Like that. So now this is definitely not that interesting for the baddies to dig through. We have some of this that is pretty much useless as well. So I'm just going to fill up this area with the wooden wall. Right here. And I know these are resources we could be getting, but for now I'm just going to close it up like this. So that was super great, cool and amazing. What I also want to do is to place a tower here by the stockpile. And it's not really because I am afraid of the monsters coming here, but the spirits are super annoying. When they come here, they pull things out of our stockpile, and it's not that bad, but once the gargoyles start getting picked up because they burn up in the sun, they're going to be placed in the stockpile, and then they're going to be picked up by the spirits, and then they're going to be dropped on the ground. They're going to come to life, and they are going to be hitting us again, so that's a really bad deal. So let us look into crafting a few more of these. What's the matter? We have this, we have planks, we have nails, we have bows. Is it oil? Yes, it's oil. Well, never run low on oil. So now I can make 2. That's not good enough. Yeah, we really need to start looking into farming this iron. So expert construction here almost completed, and I can see the dwarves are on like a small expedition here, so I'm just going to stick with this guy here and just really get these trees down. And why am I bothering with the trees? It's a coal issue, really. Really. Good job, guys. So I'm just going to... Is he stuck? Right. Just going to take down these trees while I'm here. Then I'm going to release this guy so that he can go feed or sleep or whatever he has in mind. And start looking for a good place for with iron. A good place with iron ore. Because that is definitely also something we want. So there we have one of our mages being awesome and amazing. Like a coward. So this is also a place that I need to think about fortifying, because it's going to be a very easy spot for the baddies to yeah, I really just wanted to grab the water, but okay. Three spots down makes it very easy. So we're going to be filling up this place with yeah, don't really mind if the guys can pick up this gold coin I have here. Quite a bit of decent resources here, to be honest, so let's just give them a chance to come pick it all up. Oh goody. So come on guys, come carry stuff so that we can move forward. Yeah, take that stuff over there. That was silly, but I have a trick for that. It's called, hey, look at me, I'm just putting it all into our base. It's a real trick, it's not just something I came up with. So, just grabbing this stone while we're here. Let's make that hole. So, all's good. And then I'm gonna do the same here. That's because I'm impatient, really. See how that lantern torch thing there was unlit because water fell on it? That's really a nice detail. One of the many details I really love about this game. So just putting this stronger fortification here, just so that we don't have 3 layers of dirt. That's bad. That's bad for business. So, with that done, I think it's time for this dwarf to do his own stuff, and time for me to start thinking about where I can find iron. But apparently, it's more important that I send him to rest, because we have a monster portal coming. So, let us check out these guys. Here came, decent shape. This guy here, warrior. Go rest. This was the guy I was controlling, right? Go to rest. Yeah, pretty much only the guy I was in charge of took a beating, so that was good. Very nice to see. I'm going to grab this guy here, just use him to once he has delivered the goods like that, going to use him to place some of these towers and really just hopefully complete our advanced construction quest. So this is going to make it a little harder for us to get wood because we won't be getting trees right here next to base, but it's going to help us keep those pesky spirits away. That's a good thing. So this is really just a plateau for me to stand on. I'm not planning on leaving it there. So good times. You go do your own stuff. So let's see what kind of action we get from this monster portal this time. We have loads of these towers. Just going, I mean, if the baddies come from here, it's a bummer, but we actually have a decent wall system here as well, and a lot of these traps. So let's see. Okay, they came from all over there. So they're pretty much going to be trapped here, I think. Oh, they're going through here. That's the 3. No, because it's not in my shelter zone. Is it? Are they digging through here? That is crazy. Well, I kind of asked for that when I dug all the way over here. So there, at least we have the gargoyles. This is good because they're going to walking all the way up here. So let's see these gargoyles. Where are they at? They're coming there. So let's see how these towers match up against them. Very nice. So they're pretty hard hitting, but our towers are doing a great job here. The thing worth noting about these towers is that they get damaged. So what you want to do is actually to... Okay, that thing... Yeah, exactly. You want to remove them once they're damaged. Then you get the resources back and you can build them again. But you don't have a repair option. So these guys here are giving us no experience, but also not really being a threat, because the big guys are not doing any damage to the area. If they manage to go through, they're going to survive, because it's below the sunline level, so they're going to be able to actually come in there, and then we can pick them off one by one. But I do expect that they won't make it, and then we're going to take a dwarf down here and close off this hole, because there's no reason to give them this easy way into our base. So that went pretty smooth, meaning that I can focus now on getting the quest completed. And we have somebody in base. Is that the best we can do? Well, this guy was looking for a job, and he just got one. So that was pretty amazing for him, not having to be unemployed and wondering what to do with his life. Good thing it's a God mode game, and I just came along and saved him. Oh goody. So I'm gonna take this guy down here and fix the small area. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, clearly. So, just going to replace this and get the resources while I'm here. Yeah, that was almost stupid. Like so. And I think I said this in one of the other videos, you can't replace stuff when you are controlling the dwarf. You need to remove and place new. That's just how it is. So let's grab this stone here as well, just make this a nice area. Not that I really care about the area, I just want the resources really. Like so. And get a small bath here. Yeah, bye bye Shibi. We have enough of you now. Not interested. Exactly. Bah. That'll teach ya. Don't go snooping around outside my base. So, another thing we definitely wanted this is the sand here. For all these flasks and stuff that we're going to be making. So, what am I going to close this off with? Let's make some of these. Just a few. Like that. That's going to take some time, and it's not really that interesting for me to have for use here. So what I'm going to do, I could place a door, but I'm not gonna. And why am I not going to do that? Because that would pretty much be an invitation to the baddies, just saying, come here, open this door, I dare you. And there's no reason to dare them when we have made such a nice defense system where we want them to come. So no, not gonna happen. All right. So nobody's going to pick up the sand, obviously, but now it has been cut out. Somehow that works for me. So just really closing this stuff up so that we don't have 3 layers of earth / dirt as a way into our base. Oh goody. So there is an option here as well. Alright, you do that. You know, just go home, young Mandinga. You're not even scratching it, just go home. Well, I could of course just attack it as well. Just a long walk home. Well, talk about helping a friend in need. That's cool to see. Also the dwarves. So, they're doing their thing here, and I'm still surprised that I haven't completed this quest, but this guy here that was thinking about food, he just won. And what did he win? He won a once-in-a-lifetime chance to place a tower. Just like that. That's how lucky he is. I didn't even see a snail. That's crazy. So we're going to be placing this down here. So hopefully this is going to complete the quest. Nope. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Then I guess we're just going... No, I don't want to attack this stuff. We are just going to have to build another. But that's okay. I do like those. So let's craft the last one. What do I need? I have oil, steel, planks, wood. Let's just make 2, 3, just to be sure. Make some rope. Now that we're here, we have the farm now, so we're not running low on rope. But it does remind me that release. I do need to remember to clear out some of the space here. See how fast these chicken are reproducing compared to the sheep. It's very ninja fast. And it's good because the eggs are very good for the advanced cooking. But these things don't stand still once you mark them to be taken out, or like the sheep. When you say cut, they just stop moving, which is very nice. So, but we're doing the kill thing now. Okay, so these actually move when you say kill. It's only when you say cut they behave nicely. So let's just cut the rest while we're asking dwarves to come down here and work. Like that, like that. So now they know what to do, which is good. And we have loads of food on the plates, or tables actually. But let's just refill this stuff here. No reason to hold back. Oh goody. So that was cool, great and amazing, and this here is actually where I want to focus a little bit now. No, not there. And that's of course because of the ore. So let's see if we have a dwarf here that this guy here. Sorry, I know you're the one with the big magic staff, but you are needed. And yeah, also we haven't been planting that grain, which is pretty bad. Two shooting these, very nice. Let's just make it fall down like so, and the same here really. Then we can mark this area to be dug out by the others, and they probably can't do it because it's too high up. So we're going to pop a few scaffolds here just to make it so much easier to be them. So now with that done, we are really just in for the dig here, making sure we have that iron ore. And I don't really need to tell the dwarves to do this because they have so many other things going on that right now I just really need to focus on getting the resources. Like I can tell them to dig here if I want, but I am going to get this ground level stuff as well. I'm just clearing the path now, just to see how far this goes. I'm just gonna leave that, just a nightly attack. So more iron here, very cool. I could place a town portal here, then the guys would be running here very fast. But I'm not that much in a rush. Right now I'm also just really exploring, trying to find out how much mojo goody there is here. And of course getting closer to this means making it easier once again for the baddies to come into the base, but need the resources really. Like that. Okay, this is very good. And that brings us to the end. And that's nice. Very nice. I don't see any low health, so I'm not that worried about being under attack. Let's just make this drop down. And we can pick it up once we are done with this level, so to say. Like that. I don't like having these no background areas in the base. So, yeah. This is gonna be a bit messy because I do need to actually mine the next level so that things fall down, but it's all for the greater good, and it's not taking that long when you're doing it yourself. And then the dwarves with the big backpacks can really just come pick up all the stuff once I'm done here. The one thing you can't do yourself, that's pick up stuff. At least I don't know how to do it. So if you can do it, please, if you know how, just, you know, like leave a comment. I would really love to learn how you can pick up stuff with the dwarves you control in this game. That would be a massive help. I know you can only collect so and so much, but it's better than nothing, I think. So that's a decent amount of iron that we have been chopping just here, but it's not enough for our great grand adventure and for what we're going to be needing to actually complete the game. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. As you can see, all this stuff I've marked to be worked with here, the dwarves haven't even had time to do it yet. They have so many things going on. It's crazy. This is pretty much also me just giving them a break with new instructions. Because they're never really going to be able to do much if I'm not going to be able to do much if I am relying on them to decide what to do all the time. So I think it's better, more effective to have less instructions and really knowing that the dwarves actually do what I ask them to. So let's just dig down here. Pop a hatch, ladder, all good. Dig here and there. Pretty much just doing the same thing. So I can remove these again. Or not. I guess it doesn't hurt leaving them. So let's just do that. This guy's the lonely miner. So another night attack. So I'm going to place torches on the way back, I think. You know what, I'm just gonna do it right away. Yeah, because that was what I wanted. Not. Oh well. So, I really think that the other dwarves should have been done with all the different tasks I gave them by now. I don't really believe I gave them that much to do, but I guess that's what every employer thinks. So let's go place this one. So we're almost done with this. And of course we need to really just make those 1-2 towers that we have the resources for. I'm a little curious about what the other dwarves are doing. There are so many things they should be coming here to pick up. I'm just going all the way now that I'm here. Like so. Goody. So I think I'm just going to let this guy go away now and do his stuff, and then I'll just mark these to be replaced. And yes, it would have been faster for me to just do it, but I'm also thinking this is going to be you know, like a little hey guys, go do your work kind of attention thing. So of course I don't need to actually replace that, that one has to be dug. So let's see what they're doing. Right, so they're picking up stuff from down here and mining, so I can't complain about that either. This is silver ore, it's also very, very important for us to grab. And there's iron, so it is just as needed as the other iron. Coal. So, right, everything's nice here. Let's just do a little replacement here as well. So they do have a lot to do, and I do remember that I wanted to start thinking about making like railroads and stuff like that, because this is from this part of the game you really start to have these very long paths you need dwarves to walk on to do anything, like to pick up all this stuff here. They're going to be going back and forth just with a few resources every time, and I could use the town portal for it, but to be honest, the baddie's also starting to be so nasty now that it can be nice to have enough mana to pull a few fireballs. So just letting that be, really, for now anyway. So right, let's see if we have enough mojo now to make the last of these towers. Let's just make 2. And these are books. Oh goody. So once we complete the advanced construction, let's just find it here. Expert construction. We're going to be we're going to have to work on decoration, and we're going to make barrels before we can do anything else. But from that point on, we get to make the good armor. Once we make weaving and advanced traps, which is a waste, but the flag is usable. So it's gonna be a bomber, because we have to do this stuff here before we can get the good stuff. But luckily we have a great deal of wool, even though I made strings out of some of it, at least. What, you can't get up here? Poor little guy. Let's place a small ladder for you then. So food is looking good. Let's just see if I want to make more. Right. Okay, that's good to know. My wife. Goody goody goody. So more food being made as well. We have backpacks that aren't in use. That is the worst way to use a backpack, is to have it lying around. So now they are in use. I could make more of this leather armor stuff, but it's pretty pointless when we have the good armor coming up right around the corner. So right now I'm really just letting the dwarves do their stuff. So we completed the expert construction now, and advanced decorating. Yay! This is a super bomber thing. We have the interior door. It doesn't do anything. And then we have some cosmetics here. The glass vase, it's easy to make. The potted palm, it costs you a bucket, so that's pretty bomber. The barrel, easy to make, requires iron ore, and you need it later on, so that's good. The decorative shield, I mean, use your steel sword, are you crazy? So these are really the items we're going to be making, and in order for us to do that, we're going to be needing more iron, because we're going to be making more nails. But that's okay. We have already prepared a great deal of that. We have it over here, coming home. So that's very nice. We really just need the dwarves to do it. Very cool. So the dwarves are just about done with the things I asked them to do here. The remaining things are also iron, so there's not really much I can do now besides boosting the speed here by placing some of these so that the dwarves can speed up the gathering process here. And yeah, it's a waste of mana. but it's also a waste of time just sitting around waiting for the dwarves to do stuff. I think so anyway. So it's just now that we are here and the dwarves are going to be here, we have iron here as well. Let's wait with that because there's something open here. And yes, we are going to play with it. We are going to find that hidden room. This is going to collapse, of course, but everything at the right time. Right now I really want this iron back home. Silver down there as well, very nice. So now they're working fast, and that's really just showing them that you mean business by placing town portals. And we have mana potions so that we can fill up the mana if needed, which is cool. And these beast things are really no match for us any longer. They were a little annoying at the start of the game, but by now they're just doesn't matter. So replacing the sand here and here. Goody. Whoops. Yeah. We're just going to leave that there until, you know what, we have underground fish. I don't think it's a dangerous place. We can pop one of these just to be on the safe side, and I'm thinking put in some extra light here. And let's dig down here and really just get all of these nice resources. And I am going to be giving them more town portals. I really want them to pick up these resources first, but yeah, let's see how they go by doing it. Replace iron ore, replace rare iron ore, replace rare silver. Very nice. Pop a hatch, ladder, ladder. So this is super cool, really getting some action now. Just gonna close up this hole here. So let's see if we can make more barrels. That would be great. Oh yeah, it's cosmetic. Still nothing, but we can make nails. Let's make 30 nails like that. Almost there. So we ran out of what? Okay, perhaps I need to 17, 80, what's the matter? Oh, it's silver ore, so it is iron I'm needing. I was like, hey, we have loads of ore, but yeah, wrong kind. So come on guys, grab some so that we can complete this interesting decoration quest and get on with things. So definitely raking up a good amount of silver ore here. And I can see monster attack portal thingy right around the corner as well, so cool, something we need to pay attention to. Not sure what's down here, but we're gonna find out. So let's see if there is iron home. Yes, there is. So let us get this completed. Was that it? Yes, it was. Good times. So new task. Advanced stoneworking. We gotta make statues that make our dwarves better miners and better sword users. And we have the weaving thing. Yeah. So these are the statues, super easy to make, as you can see. And this guy here improves the warrior skill, swordsman. Kind of funny since he has the hammer, but anyway, and gives 7 comfort. And this guy here gives all the dwarves 5 mining skill. So both of them have effects that that don't stack. So you can't go making 10 of each and get plus 50. It doesn't work like that. So need to make both of them, so that's why I'm just making 5 of these, and then we are going to be making 4 of these. And when we place these, we're also going to be getting very nice amounts of comfort. So from now on, once we reach this level really of the game, comfort doesn't really need to be a problem any longer. So thread needed, and planks and wool. Great stuff. So that's what we start out with. And that's nice. Done with that. Time to move on to more interesting things. Expert armor. Yeah, exactly. So that was a pretty fast one to complete, but we're not done with the boring stuff yet. So steel armor. Look at this. 4 steel bars and 1 coal. We have no more steel because we just used all our iron pretty much, but we're going to be making more now because we need to. And we also need to complete the stoneworking stuff just to move further on in the game, and for that we need stone. Luckily stone is not something that is hard to find. We have it right here. We have a mountain of it right here, so it's going to be pretty easy to get. But it's also really like a natural defense. But we're going to be grinding the big mountain because this is a pretty small map, so we can't just go fetching it everywhere. So what I'm going to do is really just make a larger hole down here as another way to really trap the bad guys once they appear on this side anyway. But for now, let's see how the monster portal comes around. I do hope it's the other side this time, but I would also like to see how they react to the wood here. So it was the other side. Good. So let's see how these towers do. They are not really doing anything. Or are they? Yes, they are. These not so much, but they can take care of gargoyles and they can start standing on each other. So even though they appear to be useless, I am very happy about them. So go attack them. See how all the zombies are being caught and they're just going to be pinned down. And the skeleton is going up here to attack the tower, and then these towers here can attack them. So it's a pretty nice setup, just really as I hoped it would be. I really just need to remember to remove the tower once we are done with this battle, so that we don't lose. I do believe that if you lose the tower, then you don't get full amount of resources left, whereas if you pick it down yourself, you pretty much get everything. So that one there is just getting hit by that stuff. So this is very cool. Our dwarves are doing this crazy thing running up, but that's because I gave the bad guys permission to enter the base by not removing these options here. So let's see how much we can get rid of before the sun comes up. Normally I make my bases with a huge line level of these traps underground, so that I can really just go easy farming on them afterwards. But the only really interesting mobs to take out are the big ones, because they leave down the gold coins. But yeah. So that was a successful defense. Nobody died. We got loot. Didn't lose any towers. But I am going to have to remove some of these so that we can build them again, really. So let's just gather this water while we're here. So that actually worked out very nicely, I think. Kill. And so forth. Yeah, there he is, coming to deal with the nasty sheep that has been caught in our trap. So these guys don't know how to get somewhere. Seriously guys, figure it out. Let's make a few new of these scaffold things. It's probably climbing related, like so. I think I must have scaffolds somewhere I can reuse, like that. That's really the downside of the scaffolds. You just tend to like leave them wherever you felt you wanted them. So going like this, and not sure what these guys were waiting for, but I'm going to be needing scaffolds here. So whoops, actually went